This is Lisa Jackson, and this is a tutorial on how to use the Hide and Reveal feature in Smart Notebook. This tool comes in handy for reviewing for quizzes and tests or giving guided notes, and you can be very creative in how you use this. In order to create the Hide and Reveal feature, you need to be careful about these icons across the top. They're very important, and you will see why in just a moment. So right now I have the cursor selected, but the first thing that I want to do is click on text, and I'm going to type the definition of my word. Now that I've clicked on text, I will have a text box. I'm going to choose the size of my font, and I'm going to type a definition. When I'm done, just click elsewhere. Okay. The next thing that I want to do is I want to create a box to hide this. So right now I'm on the text, so I have to switch to the shapes. I'm going to choose a rectangle, and I'm going to go ahead and make my rectangle right here. I need to make it big enough so that in a moment it can cover the definition. Next, I want to put some color in the block. So I need to choose the paint box. I have solid fill because I want the block to be solid, and I've chosen yellow, and I simply tap inside the block and now it's yellow. The next thing that I want to do is I want to write the definition and place it here on top of the block. So again, since I'm doing text, I need to come back up here to the letter A. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and create my text right here, and try to make the font a little large. The word is adage. Okay, and I click somewhere else. Now I have that. Now it's very important that I go back over to the cursor because I want to drag the word on top of this block. Okay, next, you see that the block and the word are two separate entities. They move separately. So I want to group them together. So I'm still on the cursor, and I'll put a block around the entire area that I want to stay together. Then I click the drop down, grouping, and click group. Now this is all one piece that I can move around, and now I can use it to cover the definition. So again, this would be good for a review game. I could do it the other way around and put the definition on top and the word underneath. Let's try another one. I want to make that font a little larger. Okay, I'll click somewhere else. Now I'm going to create my hide feature. This is what's going to hide the definition, and I want to fill in the color, so I go to fill effects. I'm going to do yellow again. Oops, and I messed up, so I can just hit the undo button. The paint bucket, tap the inside. Okay, I need to go back to the cursor, and now I want to put my word, my term. I need to go back to the letter A for a text box, and my word is collaborate. Okay. Now I need to go back to the cursor again so that I can drag this on top of the block. Okay. Now I want to group the whole thing together. Again, choose the drop down menu, grouping, group it together. Now these are all one piece. So if I call out a word to my students and say, what is the definition of adage? They respond with the definition. We check, it's correct. Students can also use this, they can come up to the board and use this themselves to review. Again, this is a great tool in the classroom that many teachers don't use because we tend to use our smart boards like a whiteboard rather than using the cool features that are available. And this is just one of many.